Hello, um, this is Victor of the Action Power team of Global Domains International. Um, you know, I just noticed some recent events with GDI. I don't know whether you guys have noticed this. When you go on YouTube, especially the recent videos, you find out that some experienced marketers, people who have done very well online in many areas, are now promoting GDI. I told you that GDI is going to revolutionize a lot of things. So I don't know whether you've checked them out. They've done a lot of videos and they are really doing well with GDI right now. But you notice all of them, they are experienced marketers. And many of them, when you listen to them, what do they say? That they were in GDI before and then they left. They now left to do other programs. Now they are coming back to GDI after many years. After many years. In fact, one of them that sent me an email because he got into our own, he got into my downline, right? He said he was one of those that started, started. That was 1999. He was one of those that started GDI. And all of them left. Many of them left. If he had continued in GDI, by this time he would have been making over $50,000 per month for the rest of his life. But they were always looking for a shining object, right? They want something that pays massively and fast. So they left. But now, why are they coming back? That's the question you ask yourself. Why are they coming back? Guys, I don't know. I'm sure everyone here, either you are my downline, so you know what I'm talking about, right? But if you are not my downline and you have heard about GDI, or through this video you are going to hear GDI, I want to let you know early that there is a link below. We are members of the Action Power team of GDI. Our job is to train our members to make a lot of money with GDI. A lot of money, guys, a lot. We are really rocking this. We want to build this business that everybody in the downline, within some few months, you just become making $10,000 per month. And that's what we want to achieve, guys. That's what we want to achieve. So if you want to join GDI, there's a link below. Click the link and join GDI. Also, I have a link for GDI compensation video because I don't want to keep explaining the compensation, right? There is an easy video there. Click the link and watch that video, right? So I'm talking about this our experienced high guys on that were in GDI before. Now they left, joined other program, all those so-called high ticket program and all those big program they think is better. Now they are back to GDI. Is it too late? Of course it's not too late. Anybody can join GDI at any age. Remember, if I can remember the age, I told you in one of my videos of somebody with us in our downline that is over 60, did he say 68 or 69 years old? And he's going to be rocking it. That is what is happening here, man. So these guys left. Now they are back. Now the question is, why did they leave? Why did they leave? Simple. I can tell you the only reason most people leave GDI, even though it's a wonderful program, if to me is the best program because it's a very consistent program, is because of their myopic view of the worth of the commission, right? Like most of you know, GDI charges $10 for website domain and hosting. Just $10. Everybody need a website domain and hosting, so that's not a big deal. No matter what business you are doing, whether you are promoting ClickBank, JVZoo, whatever, Amazon, you need your own domain. So GDI sells website domain and hosting for $10. Then they allow you to promote it, right? And GDI pays you 10%. Now, that 10% to many people, if you do the math, is $1. So that is initially what chases many people away. They say, it's $1. They want to leave. But because they are myopic, they forget that GDI allows you to build a massive downline. That for just bringing 5 people in, GDI allows you to build a downline of 3,000 people. So that means one of your sign up is potentially worth $600. How many program pays you $600 for a $10 program? No program. Nobody. Nobody pays you that kind of commission. $600 for selling a $10 product. But that is potentially what GDI pays. That is what they didn't look at. And I don't blame them. I'm like them, right? I tried internet marketing many times for over 5 years, right? And I'm sure if you had shown me GDI, I wouldn't even look at it twice, right? But after seeing that other programs are not worth it, they are just noise. So when I was shown GDI through an email, the email came through Darius. You know my upline. Darius is my upline. He sent me the email. I clicked on it, and I saw a $10 business. I said, what is that? How can there be a $10 business? But just like you, I was inquisitive, right? I decided to click the link, find out what the $10 business is. I did not need more than that video, our team video link, right? I didn't need more than that. The guy explained it was so clear. The guy doesn't speak for more than 3 minutes, right? But it was okay for me because I understood what he was saying. I didn't waste time. I signed up for GDI. And now I have no regret, man. I'm just rocking it. $10. Just selling a $10 product can pay you potentially up to $600. There's no business like that. It's only GDI that can do that. But this is not what these guys saw. They only saw the $1. And that's why many of them went away. They tried their hand on all these other high-ticket programs, selling ClickBank programs, try to do Amazon, try to do everything. Those things, I'm not saying they don't work. They all work, right? They all work, but they are difficult. And they are not consistent. This time you make $1,000. Next month you make $500. The other month you make $300. The other month you make $2,000. And that month you make $100. It's not consistent. But GDI is consistent. Since GDI has been paying me, the money has been going up month after month. There is no month that is less than the month before or equal to the month before. No way. It keeps going up. Why? Because as I bring in more people, That means the potential to build a downline my downline will need to increase. So as my downline continue to build, so also my income continue to grow. And that's the same thing with you guys, right? That's the same thing. So if you get 1,000 this month, just know next month you're supposed to get 1,500 or more. If you get 5,000, you're supposed to get 6,000. It's every month. That's how it grows up. That's how it works. So, but these guys, they were not patient enough to understand how GDI works. They left. Now they've come back, and now they now saw how it's working, and now they are trying to they are virtually running the market. They are taking the market by storm, and which is great for us because there is no competition in GDI, right? You do your own, I do my own. That's all. The market is massive. There are about, I can tell you, nothing less than 100 million internet marketers out there for you to promote your GDI product to. All of them need a website domain. All of them. Many of them don't even need one. They need 2, they need 3, they need 5, they need 10. I have a GDI website domain. Do you know? Yeah, this morning I had to buy a second one for my blog to cloak my blogs. So every time you keep buying domains, I had to buy a second one. That is how internet marketing is. You are never satisfied with one domain. I have over 15 domains. That is internet marketing, and I'm not the only one. Every serious internet marketer has nothing less than 5 to 20 domains. Because each time you are promoting a particular product, you need a domain. There are some people that promote ClickBank product. You cannot take that long ClickBank link. Nobody's going to buy anything from you. So most of the time, you need a domain to cloak it. That's what we call masking, right? All of you in our GDI downline, you maxed your GDI affiliate link. That's the same thing. That's the same thing we do. So you need domain each time. You need to get a new domain to mask a link. Now let me explain something here. If you are promoting ClickBank, let's assume ClickBank, you cannot use let's say you are promoting James ClickBank product, right? You cannot just use that ClickBank link. Many of us, what do? We go and get Bitly or TinyURL or even Google URL shortener to shorten the link. But do you know that looks good, but that's temporary. Do you know the disadvantage? When James product goes away, when you stop that product, that link becomes dead. Now, if you use Bitly or Tiny, you have lost that business. So that means your link is out there in the world and nobody can click it, because when you click it, there's nothing you will see. But if you had a domain, a website domain, and you link that website domain to that ClickBank product of James, what you will have, when James stopped promoting, you can easily go and get Mike's product and put it under that domain. So even while your domain is out there in the world, you can put as many products as you like and just be changing it. So that's why I said your domain is for you for life, and not just me saying that's what it is. You have a domain that you're paying for. You can use it for the rest of your life. You can use it to promote anything. All you needed to do, just max that website with your domain. Finish. So every internet marketer needs a domain. So we don't have problem of who to sell to. There are millions of people out there that we need to sell to. So that's it, guys. Your domain is for life. And there are marketers everywhere. So you are not in competition at all with anybody. All of you who's in a hurry, there's no hurry. There are nothing less than 1 million people on internet marketer for you to sell domain to. 1 million for you alone. So you are not in a hurry. Don't rush. There's nowhere to rush to, man. Just settle yourself. Continue to promote your product gently, and make your money. Don't be afraid of all these guys that have gone away and now they are rushing back. They are not in competition with you. Whatever you want to make in GDI, it depends on your own effort. If you want to make little, you make little effort. You want to make more, you make more effort. They are experienced, so they make more. They know how to make more effort without being afraid. Like many of you are afraid of spending money to market your product, right? Because you are new. That's why we keep on teaching you the free way. But let me tell you guys, free is a temporary thing. Let's be frank. Free is temporary. Because if you continue to market free, you are not going to reach your potential very quickly. It will take you a very, very long time. I don't see anybody, you want to make $10,000 per month, you want to wait like 10 years. It's something you want to get within a year, right? You want to get that income settled within a year. So you need to be fast, not slow. And if you are doing it by free, that's extremely going to be slow. So what I used to recommend to anybody, once you start earning up to $100, quickly, because now you are not, GDI is $10 and you are making $100, so you are totally in profit. You should take that at least from that money and get an autoresponder. It's just, most autoresponder is not more than $50 per month. And your GDI income will never go down as long as you keep promoting. It keeps going up. So you get an autoresponder and take the remaining money. Maybe now you spend $50, $10 for GDI for your and $50 for autoresponder, and then you still have $40 to buy solo ad, and then you start doing email marketing. Don't ever build your future on free marketing. Don't. I do free marketing also, but 90% of my marketing is paid. 90%. My free is 10%. I do paid 90% of the time. So guys, that's how you do it, man. We all want to get to $10,000 per month very fast. Very fast. So guys, those of you who are just watching, who are not part of my downline, there's a link below. Click the link, join GDI and start making money today. Literally. Literally start making money today. So these guys, they left. Why? Because of that. They were just being myopic. It's now, from a distance, they're able to see that GDI is the only product that is real. They found out that other products are inconsistent. They can't really give them steady income for life. You keep marketing, you keep struggling to get a steady income. It won't even work. You are never sure what you are going to make the next month. But with GDI, in fact, it's so lovely since I joined GDI. I used to joke with my kids. I'll tell them, this coming month, this is what I'm going to make. Because I know that's what I'm going to make, right? You can predict it. That up to a state, my daughter was able to predict what I'm going to make in a year. I told her, no, that's not what I'm going to make higher than that. Because I'm going to double my effort. And I've been doubling my effort, guys. So, as long as that opportunity, I give all the opportunity, let's take it, man. Now, another reason some of these guys left, is that another reason they left and now they are back is that they realized that GDI is the only network marketing company that sells genuine, real product. Other affiliate programs, most of them, they don't sell any products. They just tell you, come for one training product material, come for one strange looking software, come for one, and that's what they sell. So when you go there, most of the time, those products used to expire. Like if those people that produce Facebook targeting product or training programs, when Facebook changes their algorithm or changes their rules, those products expire, and you have already paid $200, $500, $1,000 into those products, and now the product is gone. So what are you marketing? And you have been marketing that product and depending to feed from that product. Now it's gone. So, but GDI sells the most important product in internet marketing. The most important program in digital market, which is what? Website domain and hosting. That's the most important. Without that, you have not even started doing internet business. Without that, no website can be built. And without website, there's no business, right? In fact, the internet doesn't exist without a website. Google has a website. Everybody has a website. And that's what GDI sells. Which other product is more important than that? That's the beginning of internet marketing. Any product, any program you enter, they tell you, come and collect an affiliate link. What's an affiliate link? It's a website. Is that not true? Your affiliate link is a website. And that's what GDI sells, the most important product. So that is why the product is so vital, and is a product you use for the rest of your life. So it's once you start earning income in GDI, you are earning an income for the rest of your life. Guys, all of you should make sure you take this business very, 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 what do I call it now? Seriously. Because the internet is going to take over the world. Check online. Check all the, from, what did this, what they call it, is it Fourth magazine? What did they recommend? They say digital marketing in the next 2 to 3 years, that's around 2022, right? It's going to be worth over $250 billion. And you are an internet business. That's what people are going to make. That's what the digital marketing is going to make. $250 billion in the next 2 to 4 years. So where are you going to be in that amount of money? You have to be somewhere. You have to collect your own share. Because whether you like it or not, that is what is going to be spent in digital marketing. So if you do not collect, you lose. If you are not in GDI now, making your own digital marketing money, you are going to lose. Because whether you like it or not, that's the amount of money that will be spent by that time. You can check it out online. That's what the digital marketing is going to be worth. $250 billion. And you are in the neck of it. So take all advantage, guys. Take all advantage. Now you are selling the most genuine product online. The most needed product online. You don't have problem. Do you realize most of the time when you are selling a ClickBank product, it's difficult for you to say what you are selling. But when you are selling GDI, you can tell it to anybody in the world. Somebody asks me, what are you marketing? Oh, I say I just market website domain and hosting. Oh, it's all right. Yeah, that's always the answer. Oh, all right. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. It's more like you are saying you are selling Toshiba laptops. Like mine, yeah. Everybody knows it. Right? GDI is not the only one that sells website domain and hosting. GoDaddy does it. Namecheap does it. And so many other sites does it. But it is only GDI that allows you to build a downline that makes it possible for you to earn over $10,000, $5,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $30,000, or even more per month for the rest of your life. It's only GDI. Others will just, if they even have an affiliate link, they just sell once and pay you once, and that's all. GDI keeps paying you every month for the rest of your life. There's none. That's why GDI is unique, guys. That's why you should be in GDI now, not later, now. So if you have not joined GDI, there's a link below. Click the link and join GDI right now. Like I said, GDI product is the number one and the most important product online. That is website domain and hosting, because all marketers online need website domain and hosting. Do you know something? It is only GDI that sells a product online that meets the FTC standard, Federal Trade Commission. Federal Trade Commission, they make sure they watch all these companies, especially those in network marketing, to make sure people are not just using it to, how do they call it now, make multi-level money, just referring people without using the product. Because that's what they notice. Some people so many companies are just existing just to exchange money. Almost like a Ponzi scheme. So the FTC made sure that at least the number of customers using the product is 60%, while the remaining 40% can do referral, and that product will be legitimate. And that's why many companies have been clamped down on, and many companies have gone away. Recently, we had the recent clampdown on Digital Altitude, right? Why? Because they keep asking people to upgrade, pay to 1,000. Then later they ask you to upgrade to 10,000, later 20,000, later 30,000, without you knowing why you are upgrading. Without you knowing there's no product. You just keep upgrading. But GDI has a product that is recognized by FTC. Why? Because 95% of the time, GDI product is being used. 95%. All of you in my downline, did you not mask your affiliate link with your GDI website? You did. With your GDI domain. You mask your affiliate link with your GDI domain. That is using your domain. So you are always using your domain, right? And that is the rule. So 95% of the time, the domain is being used. In fact, it's almost like 100% of the time. So GDI met that standard for FTC completely. That's why we are not thinking of a time they will come and say, okay, GDI, we don't like the way you are making too much money for your members. Because we all use the product non-stop. Some people like me, I'm using my blog. I have a GDI blog. And I encourage all of you in my downline. GDI blog is free. You have already paid for it. Start using your blog. I get a lot of sign up from my blog. I don't know how long I'll keep saying that. Use your blog. It's free. GDI has designed it for you. They have built it for you. Some of you watching this video, you'll be watching it from my blog. Come on, guys. Let's do the right thing. Let's do the right thing. It's very important that we know and do what is right. Yeah? Now, let's look at something before I close up. I'll try and be really fast, because I've already spent almost 30 minutes, so I want to be short so that it doesn't go to an hour. Now, many of you in my downline keep on asking me, Victor, how come you keep getting sign-ups day after day, right? Like you all know, recently I'm in the leaderboard because I was able to rush in at least 6 sign-up within a week. Well, that's still small, guys. We need to be able to round up hundreds of sign-up in a week. There's a benefit for doing that, right? So many of you asked me in GDI also whether you could make so much money within a short time. Do you know if you bring 5 people within a week, GDI gives you a bonus? That does not include the money you earn from your downline. GDI gives you a bonus of $100. $100. Imagine if you are able to bring 100 people within a week. How much would that be? Because when you bring 5, that's $100. That means if I divide 100 by 5, that would be 20 times 100. That's $2,000. If you can bring 100 per week, you're making $2,000. If you bring that consistently for a month, you have made already $8,000. That means even without waiting for your downline to increase, you can make $10,000 every month. Even like this month alone. It's amazing, right? It's amazing. So if you want a fast money from GDI, that's the fastest. That's the fastest. You could earn what you want with GDI. And that's why all those experienced guys are all coming back. They've gathered a massive list. They are trying to use it to grab as much as they can. You shouldn't be left out, guys. Now, how do I keep getting my sign-up day after day? Almost like every day now. It's simple. It's not because I'm smart. It's not because I'm educated or something or I'm fast or anything. No. It's just the passion, right? When you see a business that is good, when you see a business that is genuine, when you see a business that you don't have to defend yourself to death, trying to explain, once you have to explain so much about your business, that's a problem, right? Because when somebody asks me, what do you do? Oh, I sell websites, website domain and hosting. Oh, the next thing is, oh, that's good, okay. Simple. When you don't have that kind of short answers, that means you are doing a strange looking business that nobody understands. So when you find a business that is good, just like all these guys that are left and are rushing back, they now notice GDI is very stable business. Very, very stable business. What does that create in you? Passion. It creates passion in you. You want to succeed by all means. You want to meet your target by all means. Just like any one of you who have been on internet marketing thing, I was like that. I was always chasing any business. If they say I will make 10,000 from this, I will rush, I will go and join. I will make this, I will join. That's how I joined one that I paid $2,500, and I've not been able to sell to anybody because it's difficult to sell $2,500 product to somebody. But look at GDI. It's just $10. Anybody can afford $10 because that's the same money they used to go to Walmart to buy burger and a drink, or they go to Starbucks or Tim Hortons or wherever to buy coffee and a drink and just a bagel. $10. So they spend that like every day. So for you to tell them to pay $10 per month, they don't feel any, it's not the money. Most people that come into GDI, it's not the money that is the reason, they don't like, it's not, the money was not a resistance. Many people just signed up and came in because the money is just $10. $10. And the beauty is that the $10 is just for their own personal domain. It's not for any other. It's not as if they are getting any special thing more than their own, what they need. Their own domain that they can use to promote any business in the world. You have your own domain. for $10. And that's what every other company out there sells for domain. So it's not a big deal. So they know, and it's easy. And like I told many of you, don't go bothering yourself. But you can, if you want to do that, do that. Don't go bothering yourself selling domain to your friends and relatives. They may not need it at that moment. Everybody in the world need it, but not at that moment. But who are those that need it now? Who needs a website domain and hosting now? Internet marketers. And how many are they? Hundreds of millions. You can never get enough. It's because I knew there were so many. That's why I'm not in a hurry. I just keep buying leads. Today alone, I bought 400 email leads to come into my autoresponder. 400. That's the way I buy solo ads. I just fill up my autoresponder with lead, and then I send them email messages for 30 days. 30 days. So if you sign up today, if I get your leads today, I'm not in a hurry to market GDI to you, because the email autoresponder will continue to market it for me for 30 days. That's how you do it. And you just get sign-ups. I've been buying solo ads since this last, I just joined GDI, it's not 3 months ago, in October, right? And I have, my email list is now 6,000 people. 6,000. That is seriousness on my part. So if you want to get sign up, that's the kind of passion that should be in you. You should get that kind of passion. I'm expecting that by the next another 3 months, I would have gotten over 10 to 12,000 people in my email autoresponder. Because I want my email autoresponder to grow to almost 1 million. Because when you have a large number of people in your autoresponder, then that is traffic. Free traffic then. Free traffic. You buy it now for you to get it free later. That is how it is. All I do, like many of you are in my autoresponder, right? And you see how I market every day. I don't relent. My email autoresponder markets every day. And it's programmed like that to continue till 2020. It's filled with email till 2020. That is how you market. That's the passion. So all I do is I just send traffic to my link, autoresponder link, which has the GDI video. So it goes in. When people put in their email, they see the video. If they buy immediately, good. If they didn't buy immediately, it keeps sending them email for 30 days. Guys, that's how the business is done, man. And that's how I get a lot of sign-ups. A lot. They come in like every day. And then, like I said earlier, most of you have a myopic view of the GDI commission. You keep looking at GDI as like, is it not just $1? It's not $1. It's a potential of $600 per sign-up. That is why I spend a lot of money on, I have a budget for a month. So I spend a lot of money to get the email leads and start promoting. So I can spend so much money to just get one sign up, because one sign up is worth $600 to me. It's not $1. It's worth $1 to you, but it's worth $600 to me. Because if that person promotes and my downline increase, that's $600. And one of the ways I get them to promote is what I'm doing right now. Telling all of you how to do it. So, because I look at one sign up in GDI as worth $600, it makes it easy for me to spend money. And I'm not wasting the money, because unlike many of you, I have an autoresponder. So, if I buy 100 click solo ad, I will get nothing less than 30 leads, not sign up, leads. Now, I will now market to those 30 leads for 30 days, and then out of them, at least 10 of them, eventually, it doesn't happen overnight, will eventually buy. Because then they will understand what I'm talking about. If you see an email for 30 days, you will consider it. You have two options. Either you unsubscribe, which they do, some of them do that, or you consider the business. And those of them who did not open my email, I go in and delete their name later on after 3 months. That's how you control your autoresponder. That one is another training for those of you who want to learn about email marketing. So email marketing is my preferred marketing method. 90% of my marketing method is by email marketing. I do solo ads most of the time because I want to build my email list. Now, many of you don't understand the importance of building an email list, because I notice all of you just want to try and just keep throwing things at the wall and hoping one will stick, right? For you, when you build an email list, what you have done, you have built your business. That is your business, the email list, not the GDI. A lot of you don't know that. This is the reason. Look at what is happening with all these companies that sell useless products now. They are all having, FTC is shutting some of them down. So look at Digital Altitude that was temporarily shut down recently. All the people in Digital Altitude have lost money, right? But who are those that will recover? Only those that had email list, because now they will now promote another product to their list. All those that did not have an email list while they were in Digital Altitude, they are going to lose. What about Empower Network? The same thing happened. Empower Network had financial issues and they collapsed. There's no more Empower Network. Now, all those that didn't have email list and they were in Empower Network, that their source of income is gone. There's no way they can build it again. They'll go and start afresh. While all those that had an email list were able to take another product and start promoting another product. As simple as that. In fact, I noticed that the guy that owned Empower Network, two of them, they sent email out because I was in Empower Network, so they had my email, right? They sent email to all of us to join their different program. As they all split, they started sending email out. All of them who were at the top of the Empower Network. See, because they had email list. And they have all come back in different businesses. They have now started making money again. While those of us who went in without email list, we lost out of Empower Network. We lost, and those now in Digital Altitude are doing the same thing. And that's how people are doing. Now we are in GDI, you are not building an email list. You are taking, every time I speak, I try and say a little about email list. Nobody, very few of you are looking at that area. Now, imagine you build GDI and you start making $10,000 per month. Imagine that kind of money. Now, we all know GDI is a solid company, so we are not expecting GDI to have a problem. GDI has been in existence for about 20 years now, right? So we are hoping GDI will be in existence for another 30 years, so we're going to make money for the rest of our lives. Even 50 years, even more. But let's look at one scenario. Let's just assume one scenario. That GDI owners decide to sell it off, like we have seen in different businesses. Because they are not getting younger themselves. I saw the guy on GDI Twitter. He's not getting younger anymore. He has been in business for 20 years. Made a lot of millions of dollars. A very rich dude. And what about if they say, okay guys, I'm tired. I want to sell off this company. And the new owners decide, okay, we don't think we want to go on with this compensation plan. What will you do? Do you have a plan for that? That's what I'm saying. That's what all this gibberish I'm talking is all about. What will you do if that scenario arises? That now you have already started making $10,000 per month, $20,000 per month, $30 per month, and they say, okay, we cannot go on with this compensation plan. They can say that it's possible. I don't know the legal right they wrote, but I'm very sure there's a clause in it that could say that. Let's say they say that. What will you do? And you don't have an email list. Because if you have an email list, all you needed to do was go and get another product. So guys, I like just laughing about it, but I'm really serious, guys. You have to learn email marketing. It's very important for you to learn email marketing, and you have to get an autoresponder. If you are new, no problem, promote for free. But once your money gets to $100, once you start making $100, please get an autoresponder and learn email marketing. I'm here, I'm ready to teach you everything about email marketing that I know. That's what I'm here. And if you need an autoresponder, click the link below. I have the PLS autoresponder, Power Lead System autoresponder. You can use that for a start. You can even try it for free. There's a link below. And those of you who are listening to this video and you're not in my downline, and you're just seeing this video for the first time, you need to join GDI, right? Click the link below and join GDI and start making massive income. Massive income. GDI is exploding. So you can see that if I use an autoresponder, I will definitely get more sign-ups than you. Always. You know, because I virtually have like free traffic. That's what they call free traffic. Even though I'm buying the leads in, once they come in, they become free traffic. That means I can send out, like I have right now, over 6,000 people in my email list. So I send out 6,000 emails every day. Every day. Do you have that opportunity if you don't have an email list? No. In the next few months, I will get to 10,000 people in my email list. That will be 10,000 free traffic. That's why all these guys that have built their email list to 500,000, 700,000 people in, they are the richest dudes. Because all they need to do is to just send to that number. Even if 1% of 700,000 buys your product, 1% per day buys your product. You can imagine that kind of money, guys. You can never be in need of money anymore. I'm telling you the truth. So you have to start building your email list now. If you don't start now, you will never get it up to 500,000. And I don't think you don't be hoping to get 10,000. No, it's too low. You have to build your list to 500,000. So when you're doing that, that is being smart. Really smart, guys. You know, initially when I was buying someone solo, it looked like I was spending a lot of money to promote GDI. But now, let me tell you what's happening. When I made a budget and I was investing, it was like I was spending so much money per month. But actually, I wasn't bothered because I knew I was building my email list. But do you know, I have now made enough money that my GDI program is now on autopilot. That means the money I made from GDI is paying for my GDI link, it's paying for my autoresponder, and now it's paying for my solo ads. So right now, it's like I'm virtually promoting GDI for free and I'm making more money. That's how it should be for you guys. That's how it should be. Initially, it was tough for me to have an autoresponder, buy solo ad every week. But now, once I just get paid, I just use it to buy solo ad. Straight. Once GDI pay me, because the money is now enough for me to do that. And I continue to increase, the money continue to increase month after month, month after month. Guys, GDI is the ultimate business, man. I really love it because it's like there's nothing like this business. Selling a website domain and hosting, which is the primary need of every internet marketer, and you have 100 million people out there you can market it to, and you can now build a downline of over 3,000 people, over 10,000 people, over 30,000 people, because I intend to build my downline to 30,000 in the next 5 years, because I need to earn $30,000 per month in the next 5 years. That's my target. That's why I'm doing all this. That's why I'm buying solo ad, so that because in the next 5 years, that's what I want to achieve. Guys, that's what you should be achieving, man. Should be your own intention. Please, if you are just joining, if you have not joined GDI, there's a link below. Click it and join GDI. If you need to see the GDI income compensation plan, click the link below. There's a link for that too. And if you are watching this on YouTube, if you need to see more of my training videos, just subscribe, click the annotation button, and you get it whenever it comes. Guys, I've spoken for too long, man. I was hoping I would not speak for an hour, but I've actually spoke for an hour because I just feel I have to tell you guys something. Man, let me say this, man. I really love you all, and I know we are all going to succeed in this business, guys. We are definitely going to make a lot of money. We are really rocking it in the Action Power team, and I'm here for anybody. Please send me emails. Today I got a lot of emails from you guys, and I answered all of your questions. And I always write in my email, if you need more clarification, send me more emails. I will answer them. I'm here to make sure you succeed. If you are not succeeding, I'm not succeeding. Right? That's how GDI made it. It's like a bondage for me to make sure I get you to succeed and start making a lot of money. Because the more money you make, that's what I make. Right? Guys, this is a wrap.